Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Yambo,
Your boy Dro.
and we are the Unlikely Geeks, the sports center for comics, video games, and movie news. And today we got a good one for you because everything has been announced since last week. You guys have seen all of my reactions, but today we gonna get Dro's reactions. Dro, what's up, dude?
Was good.
Chilling, man. You know, the Knicks playing, doing incredibly. The last video I was recording for all the gaming stuff, I was watching the game on my phone, and my son was on the other room. We both screaming like all the hype and stuff. So we got game three
Yeah.
today, and we're not rushing the podcast. We would never do that to y'all, but the game's starting soon. So if you see a little like cheer here and there, we got that in the background. So just letting y'all know now. I'm a Knicks fan. I think Dro said he was going for the Spurs, but houses never align, or we're a house divided. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. You know.
Yeah. I'm not rooting against the Knicks. I like both storylines. I like, if the Knicks win a championship this year, especially if they sweep them. And I like if Wemby his third year. He was out of LeBron, Kobe, and Jordan. He was the earliest superstar to get to the finals. So it'd be cool, like if he would have won a championship in his third season.
It would be cool, but also everything that went on with Brunson and how they wasn't taking him no seriously because he's 6'2", acting like 6'2" ain't tall. I'm 5'7",
Yeah.
so they're not even checking for me. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think it's kind of messed up how they dogged him back there when he was with the whatever the hell the name of the team is,
Mavericks.
the Mavericks.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's good revenge. It's a good revenge story. Now he's playing with his father. Like there's so much. I believe me, bro. When I tell you I love the behind the scenes of sports, I don't watch sports
Yeah.
daily, but those ESPN docs 30 for 30s, I'm there all day. And so my whole YouTube algorithm is all damn near 30 for 30s about the Knicks. So let's jump right into it because this week we I personally I had my 5 days of fun with my son. This was the first week of summer. We wanted to go big, so every day I did something different and something cool with my kid. We went ATV riding. We went to boxing training, music classes, escape rooms. We finally went to a community pool. He had a great time. I hope. And one of the things we did was we saw Masters of the Universe. It was the last thing we did. I even invited my father. And I know we were talking about it last episode that Scary Movie would sell more and be a better movie than Masters of the Universe because I don't really like what's the name of the guy who plays Skeletor?
Very little.
I don't really like Jared Leto like that. But I'll tell you right now, even though I was correct and Scary Movie did kick ass,
Yeah.
Scary Movie was not the movie to go watch this weekend.
Facts.
Masters of the Universe was the one. That movie was
Yeah,
so
man.
damn good, bro.
It's in that now. It's in that category of those good movies like Transformers One, where like it was so good, but nobody went to go see it. Nobody hyped it up as much, and it's falling in that category. Same thing with Dungeons and Dragons. Like Dungeons and Dragons was so good, nobody watched it on Netflix, so they didn't do a part two. Um, but yeah, man,
Power
it
Rangers.
sucks. It's a good movie.
I put it in the same category as that Power Rangers reboot, where I hate
Yep.
Power Rangers. Like I never liked the cartoon. I liked the SNES game, but I never really liked the cartoon. But that damn movie with Becky G and the guy from Stranger Things, that movie was incredible. And then nobody went to go see it, and they never made a number two. So
Yeah,
yeah,
such a big cliffhanger when them teasing Tommy.
right.
And he wasn't. We didn't get to see the Green Ranger.
And no spoilers, but there is a teaser at the very end of the movie. So stay at the end of Masters of the
Two,
Universe.
three.
Right. Oh, so I missed the third one. But I left after the second one. I was like, there's not gonna be another one. I'm good. And my son had to pee and my dad was tired. So I was like, let's go. So I missed the third one. I gotta go watch that one later. But yeah, so tell me what you thought about Scary Movie. Tell me what you thought about Masters of the Universe. And I know you saw Obsession, which I saw weeks ago. What did you think about that?
So yeah, let me just talk about Obsession. Like we were saying, scary movie, not the movie to go see. I mean, go see, of course, But Obsession, yo, Obsession killed. Like literally. Like that movie, yo. And we was like, we had bought like seats super late. And we was coming directly out of He-Man. Well, Master Universe was coming directly out of that movie. And we bought tickets like standing like outside where the drinks is. So we had to get like the handicap row.
Yeah.
And
It's
yo, so
still
we was
that
kind of
sold
close
out?
to the screen, bro. So that shit just made everything more intense.
Right.
Yeah. Yes.
It's still
And you
that
know what it
sold
was
out.
a
That's
lot of? It
crazy.
was a lot of young people, like the kids out of school.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then like this weekend was it went, I think it was 25 mil. So every week is doing 20 plus $1 million. Um that movie was really good. The story was good. Um the actress, I'm sorry, I ain't bring up none of the names.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the main actress of the movie, she did her thing. They just said that she shot two versions. She did like the happy, like just regular, and then she shot the same scene, but as if like one of her hating him and one like her in love with him, and then they mashed everything up. Well, and then made it. That's how they created it. Um, the first scene of her snapping, that's all I'm gonna say, of her snapping back into it, bro. Woo! That was one of the biggest jump scares ever, bro. Can we spoil it? It's been like 4 weeks.
Nah,
It's been a
nah,
month.
let's not spoil it just yet. Wait till it comes out on
Oh
DVD before
man.
we spoil
Oh
that bad
man.
boy.
Oh, DVD.
Oh, you know what I mean.
Oh man. So I won't spoil it. It's just a part he's on the phone. You know what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about?
yeah, 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 yeah.
In his car, bro. That's the type of shit I like. That's the type of shit I like. That's real. That was real dark and real creepy. This movie reminded me of like those old '90s, 2000 movies where they went real hard with it, like demonic stuff and
It's
spirits
gory
and shit
too.
like
Like it's
that.
surprisingly like
Yeah.
gore heavy.
Ooh, they had a scene where a guy and the girl was in the car.
Mm-hmm.
No, no,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
was the end, and I already knew because we do videos and shit, so I already knew the way the camera was
No, but
angled. I already
everybody
knew
knew.
something was about to pop.
That's I think that's the thing that made it work. Is that everybody knew, yo, don't do this. Why you doing this, bro?
Yo,
Don't do it. And then
yo,
what we thought would happen happened. And it's like, yo, that was hella crazy.
that was a scene when they were in at work. The same two people that were in the car, they were at work. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
we
yeah.
having lunch. That's part two. I was like, yo, oh,
What is he?
yo, hey, what's happening right now? Y'all tripping. Yeah, so it was a lot of stressful, tense moments in that movie, and but yeah, but a lot of good jump scares, a lot of creepy shit that was scaring my ass. Um, the lighting was creepy, so it wasn't just stress. It was a lot of everything. They did a really good job with the
Yeah,
movie.
the movie was really good.
The sounds, the sound, like the yelling and screaming, bro. That probably was like one of the scary, not one, but a lot of the parts like that were super scary. Me and Chelsea kept looking at each other like, yo,
Yeah. You know
whoa,
what's
like,
scarier?
oh
You
my
know what's
gosh.
scarier? That I knew someone just like that in real life. So I'm thinking about
Oh
Thunderhook and
hell
it's
no.
scary. It's hard being single, bro. I'm telling you right now, it's
Yo.
scary. All right. Uh
I used to have like a crier. Like I had one girl I dated. She used to do like fake crying,
yeah, yeah.
you know.
Yep.
A really good movie. I like the ending. You know, I always tell you I like those endings where it's like, I don't know, it's kind of it was such a good ending.
You know, the movie was
Such
good.
a good
A
ending,
hundred
bro.
percent.
Um, damn. I wish we could talk spoilers because next time we talk spoilers gonna be 2 months later.
Yeah, well, I mean, we could talk spoilers another time. We got this game, bro. We got a bunch of news. We don't got time for this. We got the
Oh, but Masters Universe.
yeah.
Well,
That's what I
we
want to
didn't
know.
finish. Masters
No, that's what I want
Universe.
to know.
I told you I was hyped for Skeletor.
He did
Killed it.
good, bro. I don't like the dude, but
Killed
I
it.
can't lie. I'm not a hater. I'm a hater, but I'm not a hater.
Um,
He did
but
good.
it's funny, but we both was in the same boat where we didn't know what to expect. Um, so I think that's what really made it really good as well. Like we didn't know what we was getting into, and then from the get go, I'm like, oh, I like this.
Not
Idris Elba in the beginning, without spoiling anything.
yeah,
Idris Elba in the beginning. After he did hit da 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 da, I was like, I looked at Chelsea. I said, yo, he just snapped.
yeah,
Like even though it didn't go his way, I was like, yo, he did his thing. Um, the girl was okay.
I like the
Um,
girl, but I like the
and
girl for not because she's an actor. I
but
know her. I like she's pretty. She's a good girl.
He Man, he was funny. Like it wasn't like him trying to be funny. Like he did it. The
What I
jokes
don't,
he did,
what I did not like about it, because we can't just keep glazing everything. The one thing I didn't like was that he's brolic. He's strong. You could tell.
yeah,
And then
yeah,
they try to put him in a shirt the same way they try to hide Sydney Sweeney's body in the beginning of every
yeah,
movie. They try to
yeah.
hide his body with like a business suit and all this stuff. And it's like he's
And they
obviously
put him in a
ripped
pink, and they put him in a pink shirt.
to
Like, bro,
look
we
like a
see
nerd.
it.
Yeah, he's strong as hell.
I'm not saying, but the colors, there's certain colors that I can't wear because I'm fat. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wear certain colors because you see everything. You know what I'm saying? So I wear a lot of dark. You know what I'm saying? So the color he wore pink, so you can see it like when they had a back shots. Oh, whoa, pause. Like the like shots from the
Right, I know what you
that's so
mean.
crazy
I
too.
know what you mean.
But yeah. You can see the bro muscles. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I understand. I was kind of sometimes I was thinking about that as well. I'm like, you still look big, bro. You don't
He's
look like you that
strong, but
small as like a Hulk and Bruce Banner. Like
and
that's different.
they trying to play him like he's a nerd, like he's a loser. But dude, are you kidding
Yeah,
me? Every girl is gonna fall in love with you because you look like a freaking massive like mountain. So yeah,
yeah,
when they did that change when he did his little Sailor Moon into his He
yeah.
Man, it didn't really look like he did nothing but take his shirt off because it's like, well, we knew you looked like that.
Yo, that movie deserves claps, bro, and I was ready. I say, as soon as I hear somebody clap, I'm clapping. Everybody was clapping, bro. We all clapping, like Chelsea laughing at me. I'm like, yeah,
It
yeah,
was a really good movie. My dad, like I
yeah,
told you guys last week, my dad was never a fan, and he came out the
yeah,
movie. He's like, I liked it. It made me feel like
yeah,
it was the '80s, and I'm like, yeah,
yeah. And then also the rest of the characters, the whole gang. Like
everybody was
I was
good.
telling Yembo, I was texting Yembo like, I we nerds, right? So I like superheroes, all that shit. I like those crazy characters. I want to buy those characters now. Like I want
The toy.
Sandman and Fisto and
No,
Neck and
listen,
Neck. Like I know all their names. You know
that's
what I'm
another
saying?
thing. Them damn jokes, bro, were crazy. Talking about
Oh
Fisto and the head
yeah,
man, and I'm like,
yeah.
my
He
son's
said, "Yeah,
here.
I fist him. I fisted him," or something like that. I'm like, hey,
I'm like, you can't say what is this movie's rated PG-13, hard PG-13. Like it's
yo,
got
I dig myself in the grave, bro. Like I dug a hole for myself because I knew the movie was long, right? I kept seeing people going to use the restroom, people going to use the restroom throughout the movie. And the one scene I told you to go use the restroom in, I'm like, damn, I should go use the restroom right now. I didn't. So it got to the point where, like, the last fight with him and Skeletor, and he did like the whole thing, the whole
monologue.
when Skeletor was taking him, Skeletor was taking him through up and through there, like different
Right,
scenes.
right,
When he kept going to from
right.
different shit, that's when I went. So I was like, "Oh, let me hurry
You
up,"
missed some
because
funny
the
ones.
scene I was waiting for, I seen the damn,
Nope.
I ain't gonna say it,
Yep.
but I ain't gonna say it. But I did see the part I was waiting for was the fight
Right.
between them two. So I got there right in time, right when bro he got the sword at the end. Yeah, I seen it. So I seen the da 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 pop pop, bro. And then to that, the fighting,
The action was
bro, the
good. The whole
hand to
movie.
hand, not even just the action, the hand to hand combat, bro. They was thumping. Him fighting Trapjaw, him and Skeletor, him fighting the 20 people when he first seen Skeletor, like, yo, him fighting the devil guy, like, bro went Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Yo. But they did play that trope like other movies where it was the goofy guy, or how they say like the baby, like he's like the baby, like he's learning everything, but he's super powerful and
Yeah.
super baby. You know what I'm saying? That's a trope they did with Guardians 2 with Adam Warlock, the
Yeah.
gold guy. He's supposed to be the strongest person in the universe, but he was just born 2 days ago. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yeah. No.
So what do you give Masters of the Universe?
A minus, bro. That movie was
Yeah,
badass. Like I'm telling you, A minus because there was some CGI that I was like, that's kind of whack. The green lion, I mean the green tiger, awesome. He looked good, but you could tell that it was CGI. Like
yeah,
they didn't make it look like fit the world. Then again the big brolic inside the suit, like there was some little things, and I think it was too funny. Um, I was like, if you don't know that this is an '80s cartoon, that is
Yeah.
has these funny, like Skeletor always be saying funny stuff in the cartoon. But if you don't know that, you'll be like, this is weird. Why is that skeleton big bad guy making these jokes? Like, so if you didn't know that, it would be off. So I deducted points for that. Um
So I'm gonna give Master Universe also an A-. I was gonna say B+, but I'm just glad Yambo liked it as much as me. So it's
I
definitely in
did.
the A range. So A- for Master Universe. We're gonna ask you guys, what do you guys think of Master Universe? Did you see it? Are you gonna go see it? We think you should go see it this weekend.
Facts. Dro did that straight for the TikTok clip right there. Pow pow.
I had to remember, bro. I had to remember.
So real quick, scary movie D. Scary movie. That movie, I wanted it to be funny. The Wayne's brothers are my favorite. I love white chicks, but even what they did with all of that, it was an incoherent movie. It was funny for like 5 minutes total. Everything else was kind of like, bro, I've seen that joke, or this joke's kind of lame. I I I'm mad how much I did not like the movie. I wanted to like it more. So to me, scary movie is a D.
Yeah, so I give also me and Amber, we on it. I also give Scary Movie a D because, like he said, half the jokes were okay. The other half didn't hit because I talked to Yamba before. You could tell it was older comedians writing these jokes, and I felt like they were so much trying to uh prove to the world or cancel culture exactly that they can't be canceled, or we gonna cancel culture. And those were the jokes that did not hit.
It
They thought that was gonna hit. We don't care no more.
and it wasn't
We
even
don't care
canceled
that we
jokes.
that's what I'm
Like
saying. Like they were like, we don't bro. I got LGBTQ people in my family. I don't care about that stuff, bro. I just want people to be happy. I don't care about cancel culture shit. But at the same time, it's old. That's an old topic.
nothing that they said was cancelable. Like they didn't say nothing controversial. They said the same stuff. What was controversial to me was that Marlon Wayans did not parody the movie Him. The movie he was in, the
Mhm.
scary movie that he was in, he did not parody in Scary Movie. I
And
wonder why.
those were the jokes that hit. You know what I'm saying? The jokes where they just kept it comedic, spoofing the other scary movies, those are cool. But when they went try to cancel cancel the go against the cancel culture, that's when it fell flat. When they try to make fun of the trans people, the gay people, he, him, her, they, all of that, the Republican jokes, all that stuff fell flat. Like nobody, literally nobody laughed. That whole subway trains scene, nobody laughed. The whole transsexual stuff, nobody laughed about that stuff.
So
The old
also,
PP jokes as well, nobody cared about that.
yeah. The other thing, when they were doing the stabbing, did you notice that when the last stab happened, there was no blood in they on the shirt anymore from the 10 other stabs?
Mm,
I'm like, the continuity in here.
inconsistent.
I'm like, the
Yeah,
continuity here ain't even there. Like this is a throwaway. Like, what are y'all doing? So
they
I
should have
was,
kept it. They should have kept it spoofing the movies. Okay, do a little whatever joke here and there, but they should have kept it joking about the scary movies themselves.
yeah.
So
And then yeah, so let's get to the real news. Um, we're gonna bust right through this. Pause, because we got to talk about all of the stuff that came out last week. Because I want to get Joe's opinion. You guys should know my
yeah,
opinion because I saw them live. So go check out the 3 episodes extra. I gave you 3 bonus episodes last week, probably to make up for the 5 episodes that we've missed over the year. But you guys are gotten the episodes now, and I for now on we're gonna do that. And with these big events, I'll come in here, and even if Joe don't got the time, I'll react to what we got to react to. The first
yeah,
big news story, real quick, we're gonna just throw it in there and throw it out. Is Super Mario Galaxy, the movie, has officially been the first movie to hit $1 billion in 2026. And
yep,
Joe's a money
yep.
guy. Joe loves talking about how much money these movies make, and
I
so
I kind of no, I stopped it since Yambo been making jokes. I stopped the whole what they made this weekend, what they grossing. The only reason this is there because, like you said, it's the first movie of the year to make $1 billion, and it's Super Mario, so it hit both. It hit the money and it also hit the video games. So
yeah. Joe, your camera's kind of dying on me. Like you're looking
yeah, man.
you're looking like you're recording from a potato, my boy.
I need
Um,
you to come and update. I need you to come fix my laptop.
all right, I got you. We'll figure that out sometime this week. I got all week
Yeah,
free. With now my 5 days of
yeah.
fun with my son, that's gone. Now I got 5 days to myself to have some fun. So I'll be out there and I'll let you know. Um, Two things Netflix related, real quick. Netflix will not work with directors who want to release movies in the theaters, which is so some people
Facts.
controversial, but other people it makes complete sense. The thing is that Netflix was trying to purchase Paramount and all these companies, promising that they would release these movies in the theater also. But now they're saying they don't even want to work with directors who want to live in the who want to release in the theaters. So you can't do both. You can't say both. What they lying about something. Um.
Yeah.
So
So I was gonna read the article, but basically that's literally summing up the whole article. It's basically saying we want to stick to giving mid-budget movies all the chances and all our backing on Netflix. But at the same time, if it's a big IP, if it's a big name actor, you know what I'm saying? Then that they're releasing those in theaters, which I think is like then you're reneging on what you're saying. So you gonna put the J what's the Narnia in the theaters, but you won't put out on the Kevin Hart's comedy movies. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna leave it on Netflix.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so
Speaking
he's
of
kind
Kevin,
of reneging on what he's saying.
right? It's bad. Speaking of Kevin Hart and Henry Cavill are teaming up for a Netflix spy comedy. Have you seen?
Um,
People have been talking mad smack about Henry Cavill because he no longer looks like Superman. He looks like us. You know, he looks
I
regular
mean,
degular.
I hope not because I still have hope for Warhammer. I still waiting for Warhammer. He's doing Gundam, Gundam or Voltron? Gundam. He's
Got
doing
to
the
be
Gundam
Gundam.
movie
Yeah,
with yeah, he's doing Gundam with
Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney Sweeney. So hopefully not. Hopefully he just took a little time off. He like to play Dungeons and Dragons. He's a big Dungeons and Dragons guy. He's a
Yeah,
big, Warhammer, actual Warhammer
toys
um
game.
yeah, gamer. So hopefully not. Um but yeah,
You know what I
hopefully
want
not.
to know? I want to know if Henry Cavill and Vin Diesel have ever played Dungeons and Dragons together. Because you know they both the biggest, like most celebrity Dungeons and Dragon players.
You know who do play Dungeons and Dragons? Henry Cavill and the guy that played uh not Deathstroke. He played Deathstroke at the end of the last
Yes,
Zack Snyder movie.
he is Sofia Vergara's ex or something.
Yeah, he's like a mixed Spanish guy. They play together. They
That's
have a
cool.
whole thing. Yeah,
That's pretty fun.
yeah.
That's pretty fun.
Random
Yeah, right.
topic.
Random fact.
But yeah. So you want to read the
Go
article?
ahead.
Henry Cavill and Kevin Hart team up for Netflix spy comedy. This is from Complex. Okay. So Henry Cavill and Kevin Hart are heading to Netflix for an unlikely team up that blends espionage, fatherhood, and comedy. The streamer has officially announced an untitled action comedy starring the pair as rival spies whose professional rivalry gets complicated when their personal lives unexpectedly collide. According to Variety, Cavill and Hart will play competing operatives who meet in a LeMay's class after the wives strike up a friendship. What begins as an awkward encounter quickly escalates when their secret identities are exposed, forcing them to work together. The film's synopsis states that their double lives collide in unexpectedly hilarious and dangerous ways, pushing the two men into an uneasy partnership as they navigate both international threats and impending parenthood. I also read a synopsis is that both of their wives are at a it says LeMay, it's
Lamaze
fatherhood Lamaze. So parenthood class. I think their wives are
are
pregnant or
pregnant.
something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then they're in the class together. That's hilarious.
that's pretty funny. Then all right, well, on Netflix movies are a hit and miss. Sometimes I watch them,
Yeah.
sometimes I don't. I still gotta watch the one with J Lo and the guy from Ted Lasso. So I think next month, at the end of this month, when we talk about what comes out next month, we'll probably try to include some of the Netflix movies on there because I realize that we only talk about theatrical releases, but sometimes these Netflix movies are worth talking about too. Um, the final news before we talk about all the games announced is we want to talk about a game that wasn't announced or shown off this week, but news has dropped about them. Is that GTA 6 Rockstar has upped their security because they don't want those spoilers to come out. They don't want people walking in there. So the security, they probably got like armed guards up there just to make sure that,
Police.
yeah, everybody coming in and out has to check in. They're doubling down because they don't want none of this coming out, none of this leaking. And we know that GTA 6 has been leaking left and right for at least 3 to 4 years or so. Um, I think like 2 years.
So it says they have a police vehicle with sirens blaring passes in front of the building approximately every 30 minutes in a tactic that seems to have the clear purpose of deterring and intimidating curious onlookers or trespassers. They also have escorts for executives. Senior employees and key members of the development team were seen leaving the studio in taxis accompanied by a police escort, reinforcing the security of those most involved in the project. The building surroundings are monitored by an impressive 50 to 60 security cameras, 24-hour surveillance. Um, it says from time to time, police teams join private security patrols. The studio is reportedly being protected as part of a special police program implemented at request of the Scottish government itself.
This is
That is
this is like
crazy.
this is like presidential security. You know what I mean? But I don't see for what. Like somebody, I don't know, bro. Like, what are they doing that for? Because they're gonna try to ransom somebody for some info or something. Like, what are they gonna do other than hacking them to get the info? Are they gonna try to kidnap someone to ransom them and be like, "Yo, give me a free game"? You know, like I don't think I don't want to say nothing
Because
horribly
we
bad.
already got a trailer. We already
To
know what the cinematics look like, not the gameplay as much, but we got the trailer. The
the
only thing hoping and we're waiting for is the map. Where's the map? Where's the map?
oh, well,
I don't know, Doro.
the map's kind of been dropped here and there and whatever. What we're looking for is they haven't talked nothing about multiplayer. And yeah,
Yeah.
we haven't seen what the game looks like in person because right now, I mean, we assume GTA is going to be GTA, but video game cameras have been dropping to make the
Yep.
characters look bigger. So we don't know what the camera is going to look like. So we want to see that. But to get off of all of this, we're going to talk about what we really came here to talk about. I'm going to just, if you guys want to see all of the games announced and all of my reactions, that if you haven't seen them already, go check out all of those bonus episodes on Unlikely Geeks YouTube and currently on Twitch, but that ends up leaving after about a week or so. So go check those out on YouTube if you want to see my genuine reactions to everything. I'm just going to go off of the games that I think Dro would like or that I want Dro to know about. So I'm not gonna go off of every game. If not, we'll be here for 2 hours. So,
Yeah.
Dro, and I got my list in ABC order. I'll explain a little bit about what the games are. So this just keeps me organized. The first game on my list, not the biggest game. The first game on my list is Alien Isolation 2. This game was announced in Summer Game Fest, and it's a sequel to Alien Isolations 1, which came out years ago. And I know Dro likes these scary movies. I'm not sure how he likes scary games. So, Dro, are you excited for this?
No, I don't play those scary games like that. Like I think the last Resident Evil I played was like Resident. No, I ain't gonna lie. I played. I think. Oh man, what was the one on PlayStation 3?
Three,
It was
5, Resident Evil 5.
yeah, that was good. They had like the Spider Queen or something like that. You had to fight the Spider Queen.
Uh,
Um,
what? It was the one with two people in Africa. It was the white dude and the black
yes,
girl. Yeah,
yes, yes.
yeah,
So that's the last one I played. I was gonna say the old PS1s games. I like the movies. I like the Resident Evil movies a lot. I
yeah.
like the Resident Evil show they had. I think it was on Apple TV Plus.
They had a show.
Um, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Um, that was cool. Um, am I excited for this game? I'm excited to see
Oh,
you play it.
I lied. I lied. You talk about Resident Evil. I'm thinking of a Resident Evil show. Yes, the Alien show on thing is good. Yeah, you had me thinking of a Resident Evil TV show. I was like, there's no Resident Evil show.
Oh, you said Alien. I'm
Yeah,
tripping. Why
I'm
else I
thinking.
talking about Resident
I
Evil,
don't
bro?
know.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. My whole because I know it's a Resident Evil game on here. I
Yes,
looked at earlier.
yes, it is.
Sorry.
We'll talk about that when we get to
But
the R.
Alien, okay. I haven't played any Alien games, but I do like the Alien franchise. I do like Alien Romulus was definitely a great movie.
Right. Yes, it was.
Um a lot of up and coming actors in that movie. We're not talking about the movie, I'm sorry. But am I looking forward to this game? No, but I'm looking forward to watching you play it and seeing TikTok reels
All right,
of you
bet.
play Alien.
Yeah, because I'm definitely gonna play that. They showed off Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync, but we don't got to talk about that. Um,
Seen it.
yep. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. They showed a lot of that.
Mm.
They showed off the DMZ mode, which is
Uh-huh.
the what's it called, extraction shooter mode, where you go in there, you got to find something, you got to leave and collect what you find. Are
Nice.
do you play that kind of stuff like zombies, DMZ? Do you play multiplayer?
I dabble. Oh, I definitely dabble. I definitely play multiplayer. Do I play? I like Search and Destroy isn't my favorite. Mario and my boy Edwin used to play Search and Destroy all the time. I like playing like Kill Confirm and Domination. Those are my favorite game modes. Domination is probably my favorite one. Um, Extraction sounds fun.
Yeah,
It reminds me of they had like Capture the Flag on there, which is cool. Um, I like that. I like the setting on here. Isn't it the Philippines?
Korea.
Or Korea. So I'm very excited to see the new maps. I'm definitely gonna play it. I'll probably oh, they're not doing the Game Pass no more.
Exactly. That was what I was gonna ask next.
Ooh,
It's not gonna be on Game
shit.
Pass. It's going to be something you have to buy
Ah,
full price. Are you going to buy it?
ah, damn, I don't know. Because I can't even say later because when later is gonna be another one gonna
It's
drop.
not exactly. Later, if you wait a year, this Call of Duty will come out on Game Pass every year
Okay.
after it comes out.
So I got a confession for Yambo. I know he gonna hate me and make all these jokes. I'm not gonna buy Call of Duty, right?
Okay.
But you know what I did buy?
What? Battlefield?
I bought the MVP plus bundle for college NCAA and Madden 20.
So now that Dro's out of the picture, he's gone. We don't cut him off. He's over with. There's no more. The show is just
Oh
me.
man. Yamo, you know I had to, bro.
That's ridiculous, man. I can't believe you. Because you said that last year you wasn't gonna do that. Because you're like, oh, last year didn't change nothing. I ain't gonna mess with it. We gonna go.
Really on the 2K because I'm more of a football fan. So 2K, I won't buy 2K until later on when I actually see like its super differences in the game. But I already updated my rosters on NCAA 26. It's not the same than the official shit. So I had to get my NCAA and I bought the bundle. So Madden's gonna come with it as soon as they drop that as well. So
I'm over you.
I
All
don't know.
right.
I was telling my coworkers this. I said my boy finna make so much fun of me, but I bought it. So
All right. Next game, Clutch. This was announced on Summer Game Fest. It's a story-driven open world game from the former people of that make Forza. So this was the first reveal. It looks crazy. I need you to look at it. If you like Forza games, racing games, Need for Speed, Gran Turismo, this is more story driven, more story focused. It looks good and it's open world. Like I'm telling you, check this one out.
So is it like dirt? Not dirt. Not dirt.
You're talking about Burnout Paradise.
Not Burnout Paradise. What's that one racing game where you could travel like the whole map
Uh
and it gives you achievements for doing the whole
the
map?
Crew.
The Crew.
No, it's not like the Crew because it's not the whole
Okay.
world, but it is open world like Burnout
Okay.
Paradise, where you're in your island or your city, and you just
Yeah.
like Need for Speed Heat or like stuff
Okay.
like that. I promise you, check it out. You will like the way the trailer looks.
So if is it story mode? So does it feel like a Fast and the Furious one
It could,
kind of game?
yes, that's what I'm
Mm,
saying. It could.
okay. I like that. I like that.
Control Resonant. That's a game for me. I just want to shout that out because again, like I said there, if you played Alan Wake 1 and 2, which Dro has not because they're scary games. Uh Control 1, badass. This is Control 2. And this plays more like a hack and slash, like sword game where you killing things and you jumping from left to right, like a Devil May Cry, but
You
also
wasn't playing Control, right? I thought you was playing Control this week.
not this week. No, I didn't play Control.
Okay. I thought you was streaming something like Control. All right.
Then a big one that got announced that people were expecting and hoping for, Crazy Taxi, the world tour. Do you like Crazy Taxi? You remember that from when we were kids?
I love Crazy Taxi, bro. I love Crazy Taxi. Just to spur off of this, it kind of connected. I'm waiting for that Simpsons
Hit and Run?
hit and run. That was that I liked that better. I like that better. Honest, I like that better than Crazy Taxi. Simpsons hit and run. That was my deal, bro. I was stuck on that game so much, bro, trying to unlock everything and find everybody. And but yes, I like Crazy Taxi,
So
especially playing with my cousins and stuff.
so this Crazy Taxi, they got announced, everybody's excited, then it got hit with some controversy because the
Mm.
people that create the game and Sega were like, we're using generative AI in this game. So they're one of the first, they're like, everybody's using it. Nobody wants to talk about it, but we're going to talk about it. We are using it. But when they got called out for it, because generative AI is not the same as normal AI. Generative is when it could create things out of thin air. You just type,
Yeah,
hey, I want to make a city. And then they'll just make a city, but it will copy a city from like 10 different video games. So that's the problem. The problem isn't that they're using AI, because if you got AI to help you make the game look better, prettier, but you drew it and whatever, that's different because you use artificial intelligence for the smartness of the characters
yeah,
in the first place. But generative AI is the problem. So they immediately said, oh, no, no, well, we said we use it, but we're using it to give us ideas to what to draw ourselves. So we'll use generative AI and then we'll make our own version of it, which is still kind of stealing, you know.
yeah,
Or you could just go to Google and type in what you're looking for and be like, I want to look at a bird. And then you could draw your own version of a bird. You don't have to generative AI a bird, you know? So,
yeah. Like we talked about the AI stuff with the movie scripts, like that's cheating, bro.
yeah.
That's definitely cheating. And then I hope they temper. I hope they got it tempered down. Cause I don't want to be driving, and I know it's crazy taxi, but I don't want a character just to pop up in the middle of the street
No, 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 no,
that's not
no.
supposed to be there.
That's not how they're doing it. I don't believe. It's not procedural generative AI where things are just going to happen. Now, this game is going to have a bunch of different types of missions. You're going to have speed
Yeah,
runs. You're going to have pizza delivery. You're going to have the regular taxis. You're going to have collectibles. So this is going to be a big game, with a
yeah,
lot of things to do. So it is going to be fun. I don't think it's going to be $20. This game sounds like it's going to be like 50, 40, $50. Um,
yeah.
so there's that. Dune Awakening. This game's been out for over a year. They added new levels. I'm mentioning it because I know Dro likes Dune. The thing is
Love it.
that it's coming out on the PlayStation now and on the Xbox, I believe. I don't know if it has been on the Xbox or not, but
Not
it
sure.
is it is coming out on PlayStation. It was announced during the state of play. Next, Fable. You ever played the Fable games back in the day, like the ones where you?
I tried to play the original Fable. Like I went all the way back to the number one because
Yes,
they had it on Game Pass. They
yes.
had the
One,
the
two, and three. Anniversary edition.
yeah. So I play. I definitely played like 2 3 hours of it. I like those kind of games.
Yep.
I like those where I can walk up to NPCs, talk to them, and I know about this one where they have it to where it's a lot of options and it's just more immersive.
Yeah.
This one,
Fable 3, I don't know if it was 2 or 3 that was my favorite, but I was obsessed. There was one Fable where,
yeah,
as you're playing the game and you do good stuff, your character becomes like a
as well.
a
That's what I
king.
like about it as well. You could go bad or you could go good.
Yeah. And then if you were doing bad things, then your guy would start growing horns. But if you're doing good, your guy would be like a
Nice.
halo and be more, heavenly. That was really
Yeah.
fun. And I remember playing that game as a kid. But
And then
this
you get
one,
like a family. You could get like a family and everything in the
yeah.
game.
So this one, same thing, comes out next year. They postponed it because of Grand Theft Auto, but the game's damn near ready. It's coming out in February, so it was
And
ready.
is this one like I know it's like it isn't this one supposed to be Fable 1 but um rebooted with all the new
No,
stuff and everything?
no, no, no. This is
Oh, okay. So it's just another chapter in the Fable game.
it's kind of like it's. I mean, it's not like Fable One. It's a whole new story, but it is a reboot.
Okay.
This is just Fable.
Okay.
And
All right.
now the big announcement was that the main bad guy is going to be played by Agent Carter from Marvel, the girl who played Captain America's wife.
Oh, okay.
Her name is
Yep.
Harley.
Haley Atwell.
That girl. She's the main bad guy. So the if you
Mhm.
when you look up the video and you watch it and you watch the stream, you'll see her face, and you can see me in there like thinking, who the heck is this lady? Like, because it looks like her a lot, but it also some parts something doesn't look like her. So I was very confused. I'm like, I've seen her before, but where's she from? But yeah, that's her.
Same thing with the next game. I think the next game you about to talk about
Now go ahead, talk about it, because I'm going in
God of
ABC
War.
order. No, well, no,
Okay.
there was two more before that, but let's talk about God of War. Let's talk about God
Same
of War.
thing with the girl from that's playing God of War Laufey or Lofi.
Yeah, Lao Fei.
Laufey. Same thing where it's the lady from Daredevil. But it looks like her, but
And
they
don't.
made her look rough and hard
her,
up and
her
flimsy.
eyeballs are like a little bit like bulging out. Um,
Yeah,
there's people that have done generative AI to like put her face into the game. It would have looked
yeah,
a lot better had they did that. But also, it makes sense for the world, like she's not supposed to look like a beautiful 2026 princess. Like she's supposed to look rough, and she just
Yeah,
died.
she died.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But I think God of War, people are hating on it because you got to play as a girl and blah blah blah.
Yeah, bro, I hate it, bro. I swear, bro. Why would people just can't be happy, bro?
I'm happy. You know why I'm happy? Because they say that this game, where she's at, where she goes in a sense to, is like the hell for all of the demons and all of the
I
different.
love it.
So you're gonna go against Chinese mythology. You're gonna go against Egyptian
Norse,
mythology.
Indian,
So all of that.
all of it.
So I'd wonder if they are gonna do Norse and Greek because we've already seen them. So I wonder if all the characters that Kratos killed are there, and now they're gonna want revenge on her. Like, oh, that's your husband? That's your
For sure.
that's your guy? And now they're gonna come
For
back
sure.
with no, bro. I don't know because how there are so many different gods and deities that they could use. Unless this game is going to be 100 hours long, which I doubt, they
Can we
can't.
spoil the last game?
They can't put it all. I mean, you don't even
Can
know
we
the
spoil the
last. You
last
don't
game?
play PlayStation.
I want to ask you a question.
Oh, go ahead.
Did Kratos die at the end, the last one?
No,
Okay.
no,
I about to say, damn.
no.
Okay. I about to say, well, he gonna come find her. That'd be dope if they were like coming together.
So this game takes place at the same
I seen
time.
it. I seen it. I seen him come in and out. He died and then he came back to life.
Yeah.
I like that. That's the
This-
type of shit. That type of shit I like.
This game can't. Yeah. What sucks is that Dro is still not going to buy a PlayStation by the time this comes out. So
I can, bro. I can. That's
I need you-
investments.
I need you to. All right, but let's go back to the other games in the G category that I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
Gen Atlas. When I saw this game, and this is a new game that got announced, so you know nothing about it. But
Okay.
Gen Atlas is a video game that when I saw it, I was like, this is Dro as hell.
I seen that. I seen that. You said this drone. This drone got mechs.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
They got the big robots and they climbing on the robots. I seen it. I
Yeah.
seen it.
Huge mechs, emotional storytelling the first time it was revealed. And the only thing I thought of was Pedro Mendoza's gonna go crazy.
Mhm.
You know, so
Mhm.
and it's a shooter. It looks really good. And the guy who made this game made a bunch of like real story driven, heartfelt games. I can't think of damn near any of the names right now. But it's gonna be good. And I think it's gonna be more for Dro. I might watch Dro play the game. That's how much I kind of don't want to watch it, don't want to play it. But knowing me and knowing how the streams work, I'll probably get it so I could play as well.
Yeah, I seen a lot of other people hype for it as well. So
Yeah.
definitely. I'm gonna watch some more gameplay.
Gen Atlas, that's the name of that one. They also showed Gears of War E-Day at the Xbox event. And Gears of War E-Day is the prequel. So this is actually takes place before the first game. And
Yeah.
so it's focusing on Emergence Day, E-Day, where the
Yep.
locusts came up from the ground and all of that.
Yeah, I seen bro walking through. I don't know if it's Earth. Is it Earth? It's Super Earth, right?
No, it's not Super Earth. It's
No,
called
that's a diff-
it's called
Super
Sarah.
Earth is a different game.
Super Earth
Okay.
is Hell
He was
Divers.
walking through some shit that looked like New York or Philadelphia. Got the train at the top or whatever like that. I seen him walking through the city, busting shit. Pow, pow, pow. I like when the thing was jumping at him. The locust was jumping at him. He shot it when it got close because he was shooting shit far away. But I like the detail for when it was close to him. He shot it. The blood splattered on the camera. I
Everywhere.
was like, I like that.
Well, that's how it always
I
been.
like that.
There's always been blood on the camera when you start dying, and it's such a great game. The cool thing about this, when I was watching this trailer, was I was thinking to myself, this looks exactly like Gears of War 1 looked back in the day.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
in 2006,
That's why I'm excited for it because that's the one I played.
yeah, in 2006 when the first one came out, it blew my mind. Like, this is the best game I've ever seen in my life, and I had that
Yeah, bro.
same feeling.
We got the chainsaw put people locusts in half. I was like, yo, the gun with the chainsaw, that changed everything. Nobody was doing that.
the Lancer.
That was dope.
Yeah, so that game's gonna be awesome, and it is on Game Pass, and it is not coming to PlayStation. They said it
Yeah,
would.
exclusive.
They said it was gonna come to PlayStation with the last management team. Now this new management team is saying no, it's not. But the controversy here is that they're picking and choosing what games go to PlayStation, what don't. Because
Yeah, of
Fable
course.
is coming out to PlayStation. Fable is a single player heavy game.
Yeah.
Halo is coming to coming to PlayStation because they say Halo is a multiplayer game. Gears of War is both. People love the multiplayer.
So I like that they thinking about it. I like that they thinking about each game. Like, can we make more money doing this? Because like you said, Halo's a multiplayer game. Let's drop it on Sony. You know what I'm saying? So now we get both worlds. Um,
But Gears
I
have
like
also
that. I think
multiplayer.
they just. I think I know, but I think they just. I know. I think Halo is a super Xbox game too, and I was gonna say Gears is a super Xbox exclusive, and they want to stay
Halo
true to that.
Halo
Halo
started
is the one,
Xbox.
and honest, yes. But that was yeah. I was that's the point. I was the point I was trying to make.
Nah,
They
the
just
point
trying to
doesn't
stay
work.
true to. Nah, I know.
The point don't work because that's what I don't understand. Because you got Forza, Forza's multiplayer, but Forza's also single player, and Forza's on PlayStation, and Forza sold millions and millions and millions on PlayStation. The thing is, what I think is that they did the reboot or the remaster of the first Gears of War for the second time. They've already done it. They did it again and put it on PlayStation. Nobody bought it. And so they were like, oh, people in the PlayStation don't like Gears of War. Let's not even waste our time. That's what I think
So that's what
happened.
I'm saying. So they sitting down and they thinking about it. Like they actually like, what's the pros, what's the cons, and is this pro big enough for let's just leave E Day on Xbox than the con where PlayStation can't play it. Like you said, the people that they didn't play it on Sony.
But you got to
So
think
let's
about
just
it.
keep it on Xbox.
Nah, but they got the wrong info there. Because one, they gave them a 2006 video game with better graphics that has already been remastered one time already. Then they're gonna
Mhm.
reboot it again to then put it on the PlayStation. People in PlayStation don't want that. They want the new one. Maybe they already
Yeah,
had a 360 and they went to the PS5. They don't
yeah,
want to rebuy
facts.
the same game. So they got I feel like they messed up and they should put it on the
Yeah,
PlayStation and then test it. If E-Day doesn't work, then don't put Gears of War 6 on the PlayStation. But E-Day should be the one they should put on the PlayStation because it's a spin-off, it's a prequel, it's not a numbered game. It's not Gears of War 6. It's Gears of War 0. You know what I mean? So I think they
yeah.
should put it on Xbox personally. Um
Yeah, that's probably how they were thinking, but they flipped it. They're like, let's do the spinoff exclusive and then six for everybody else. I don't
that
know.
I no, I
Who
don't
knows?
no, I don't think they're
Who
going to do that.
knows?
I think they're going to continue with Gears forever exclusive.
Yeah.
The next game, Halo Campaign Evolved, which is 3 extra missions to the first original Halo game. Did you play Halo back then? Are you big on Halo?
Only multiplayer with my friends, but no, I didn't play any of the story. I didn't like. I was more Call of Duty. When we were picking sides, I was Call of Duty.
There's no multiplayer on this game, so you're probably not going to be not be on this one.
Yeah, no. I just
The
remember jumping on the four wheelers and jumping over the hills and
Yeah, same thing
fighting
with
with my
me and my
boys.
son doing those ATVs. I felt like I was Halo in that damn
Yeah,
ATV. Um,
yeah,
this next game is crazy. This game is called Ill, Ill, like I'm sick. It's a zombie, scary. You got to see the trailer for this. I promise you. You don't like scary,
yeah.
but this game is beyond scary. Like so much blood and gore and creepy looking bad guys. They
Is this the one where you get bit one time and the game is over?
no, well, I have no idea because they haven't shown no gameplay.
Oh, because
But
I seen somebody talk about one of those games where it's like you get bit one time, that's the game. You gotta start the whole game over.
that's probably State of Decay. Because in State of Decay, we'll talk about it. But go, everybody, look up Ill.
Yeah.
It is terrifying. The graphics are so nice and realistic that it adds to the why are you making this? Like you got to be some kind of twisted person to think of this game. It looks crazy.
Yeah.
I can't wait to buy it. I can't wait to play it. May I beat it? I have no idea, but I will play that. I will stream it. That's gonna be fun. Um, they announced a game called Karumi, which is a supernatural action game. New gameplay, new game update. It's I don't even know how to explain it. It's a three kind of had like three people fighting bad guys, hacking and slashing. It looks cool.
Yeah.
It's an anime game, not really my style. If it's on
Mhm.
discount or on Game Pass, maybe I'll check it out. But they announced that on State of Play, so I don't know if it's a PlayStation exclusive. Um, Metro 2039 is
So that's a sequel of the old other Metro game?
the other. There's three of them. Yeah, that's a sequel to
Yeah.
those. So you've heard about them, you've played them.
Ain't that the one that got the big rats?
There are big rats in that game, yes. But
Yes.
this is the game where it's like underground in the Russian like
Yes.
train station.
The Nazis win or something like that? When the Nazis took
That's
over?
well, Wolfenstein is where the Nazis took over.
Wolfenstein. I,
That's
I get those two mixed up. They came out at the same time back in the day.
yeah, Metro's a little different. But the story is always good because it's based on books, and
Yeah.
it's it's super cool. So I'm really excited for that. Check out the trailer for that. Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. That's the
I've been
fighting.
seeing all the. I've been seeing all. It's one. Those one of the games where I was like, I know I don't have it. I'm not getting it right now. But I've been watching every update, all the character reveals. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh
So
man,
they revealed more characters. So that's that.
Carnage. Which one did they reveal this time?
Carnage. Yeah. That this was
Carnage,
yeah.
bro. Cheat code. I looked at the game plan like, ain't nobody being Carnage. Like, no, bro, take up the whole screen.
Yeah. They showed a lot of Marvel Wolverines. I know Joe don't got a
Oh yeah,
PlayStation, so he won't be playing it. But
no,
they showed the brutal action. They showed him getting shot up, and that he could. The a couple things I don't like about it, like he
yeah, go
got
ahead.
blood all over him and whatever, and then
Yep,
immediately the blood disappears. You know,
yeah.
his body will come back together, of course, because he has
With the uniform.
right.
The uniform regenerates. What the hell?
So in cutscenes, the uniform doesn't regenerate, but during gameplay, it does, right? But in a cutscene, it didn't because they were. That's what
Yeah,
people were saying. They're like, "Oh well, the shirt doesn't regenerate. That's so dope." They were looking at a cutscene, but when you saw the gameplay of him getting shot up and whatever, it was regenerating. So
I seen little details of him going. He would have blood. He was bloodied up. He dipped in a puddle and it went away. I seen those little
that's how it
details
should
like that
be.
too.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
Yeah,
That makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna buy it. Very excited for it. I'll stream that, of course. Um, Oshuma, oh, Onishuma, Way of the Sword. That's a samurai action game. There is a 30-minute demo I have downloaded on my PC. I'll stream that later. I was gonna stream that yesterday, but I ended up streaming two games. One of them was called Amsterdam 1666, which actually was not on
yeah,
my list. I should have said that in the A section. That game was made by the guy who created Assassin's Creed. So basically, this game feels like Assassin's Creed. It looked like Assassin's Creed. When I played the demo, it didn't feel like it. Um, what I like about the game from what I saw, not what I played was a little bit boring and kind of slow. It was not the best demo, but the cutscene and what they showed, it looked like Assassin's Creed Hex, the new one that they're coming
okay,
trying to come out with, where you're playing as the witch and you turn into the cat and blah blah blah. That's basically what this game is. You're playing as a witch, your boyfriend or your husband is the cat, and you get to play as the
yeah,
cat. So I was like, with all of the news that we heard about Assassin's Creed Hexy changing and new management coming in and saying we're not going to do this, we're going to do that. I think it's because they heard that Amsterdam 1666 was coming out, and they were like, "Oh, we got the same idea, doing the same thing, but his is going to be done before ours. We got to change ours
yeah,
quick." So because they already missed the boat on Japanese with Ghost of Tsushima, that came out, and then that messed up Assassin's Creed Shadows. Now they got another game coming out that's just like the next game. Assassin's Creed keeps coming with the games just 1 year too late. You know what I mean? Like they're just there,
yeah.
but they mess up, and the brand name of Assassin's Creed is not what it used to be. People will not buy an Assassin's Creed game
You
if
think
it's
they're
too
ever going to
similar.
do an Assassin's Creed in the future?
That was the plan for Assassin's Creed 3, but no, probably not, because
Like,
if they do
I
the
feel like that's the
future,
same thing when we talk about Jeepers Creepers back in the day when we was kids. Like, oh, they're gonna do Jeepers Creepers in the future with flying cars and everything. Like,
yeah.
I feel like it's the same conversation.
Because if they do something in the future, one, they don't give a shit about the modern day story anyway. So I think this next reboot for Black Flag, they took out the modern stuff anyway. But if you go to the future, the Animus is all about reliving your past to get smart and to gain those powers to then take over the Templars, right? So you're playing your past life and your family's lineage to then learn what they know, so that way you could go and beat them. So there's really no way to go
Which will
back in
be,
time with
which
the
will be no,
future.
I was saying, which will be a cool flip. So it's like I learned all the stuff I know about the Templar. Now let me go, and they still reigning in the not in 21, 26. You know what I'm saying? Let
But
me,
I don't know how they would do that story wise, because that means that you didn't learn what you're doing, or what you learned failed. Maybe that's what they could do. Maybe they could be like, okay, well, this person in 2026 learned everything they could, tried to kill the
yeah,
Templars, lost, and now we're playing a
yeah.
game in the future where the Templars are still alive and well.
Yeah, the cult, the Illuminati type shit, and
Yeah.
yeah, that's kind of dope.
Speaking of cult, there's a game that was announced called Join
Oh,
Now.
I seen that. That's crazy. That's a crazy one.
That game to me when I was watching, it's not on my list. I don't know why. That game when I saw it reminded me so much of Saints Row. And a lot
Yes,
of a lot of people aren't saying that, but it just
yes,
had the same random humor. The characters
yep.
looked like Saint Row characters. It was open world. It seemed. It looks like Saint Row, and I love Saints Row. I even love the reboot
Hey,
that they came.
you might have to do some research because they ain't got no jobs. Some guys ain't got jobs no more. They definitely some of those guys could have went over and made that game.
Could be, but I
I like the alien part of it. I like that the aliens are like make your coat and
yeah
I'll save you from the apocalypse. I
yeah.
like that.
I'm telling you that I'm gonna buy this game, but I definitely think it's not gonna be a full price game. This feels like a 40 50
Oh
dollar
yeah,
game. But
yeah,
Join Us is a game I'm super excited for. That I heard that was just announced. Joe already talked about Resident Evil Veronica, so we know
yeah,
that he likes Resident Evil, but he doesn't play them because he's
yeah.
a little scared. It's
It's
okay,
creepy.
I understand.
I don't like the creepy game, bro. I don't
I
like.
I understand. Senua. Is the third game in the Hellblade series, and I couldn't think of the word Hellblade when I was watching the stream. But
Mm,
Hellblade 1 and 2 were about a girl, beautiful graphics. It's really about the graphics. But it's about a girl who has like schizophrenia and she's hearing different things around her, like her voices in her head. And she's trying to fight through her anxiety and her depression and all of that. But she's fighting actual demons and monsters. So it's an action game, but the story's real deep. And the first game, really good, not very good in action. The second game, they tried to do better with the action, didn't work that well. So people didn't like that. This game is all action. So
mm,
they changed it a lot. I don't know if they're gonna be as, you know, a psychoanalysis, like if they're gonna
yeah.
talk about all of that. I don't know if it's just gonna be pure action. And the fact they took away the Hellblade name and are just going with Senua, which is just her name, that could is this a reboot? Is it not? Is it their last chance to like try to sell this brand? I don't know what's going on. I'm excited. I will play it just like I played the last couple. Um, they showed more for Talent Hill Townfall, which is a scary game where you play
Yeah.
as the spinoff for Silent Hill.
Silent Hill, the movies are cool.
Yeah, Silent Hill. My favorite announcement is right behind me. Spyro: A Realm Beyond. They announced a new Spyro game, and nothing could be better. I'm super excited. Spyro looks a little older, like even his hair is a little longer. Like you could tell he aged. They
Yeah,
aged him up a bit,
he got a little buffer.
right? We got Star Wars Zero Company. This is a turn-based strategy game, like XCOM, like Marvel. No, listen to me, like Marvel Midnight Suns. Marvel Midnight Suns is one of my favorite games ever, and these turn-based strategy games are not something I'm into. Dro,
Yeah,
you
that's
got
why
it.
I was never into Final Fantasy.
Yeah, you got to try Marvel Midnight Suns. You like Marvel so much that you will enjoy this game.
You know the only turn-based game I do like though, South Park, The Stick of Truth.
Yes, exactly. Stick of Truth was incredible. Stick of Truth was so much fun. I think Stick of Truth was the first game of that type that I played, and then I went to
Yo,
Marvel, and then I went to Gears Tactics,
and
and
I didn't even know Midnight Suns was turn-based.
yes, it was. It is.
I thought
Um,
Midnight Suns was more like with the Batman game,
no, no, not at all. It's
the
turn
with
based.
you know which
It,
one I'm talking about though.
yeah, it's
With the
turn
with
based
the
card game. It's super good. I promise you. It's usually like $10. I'll buy it for you. Damn it! I want to see you play it for real.
bro, they need
Uh,
to bring back Marvel Alliances, bro. That's what they need to bring back, bro.
that's a whole different convo because
No,
Nintendo
yeah, I know.
Nintendo
Yeah.
helped publish the third one, so that was a Nintendo exclusive. So if you got a Switch, you could buy Ultimate Alliance 3.
Oh, yeah, I did play that with Tino. Tino got that one.
Yeah. We talked about State of Decay 3 a little bit. It that kind of plays like an Ultimate Alliance, but with humans and zombies. So there's that one to keep an eye
You know
on.
which one? You know which game I like that's like that? Left 4 Dead. Left
Mm.
4 Dead was goaded.
Well,
Left 4 Dead is
Left 4 Dead is
super
a first
goaded.
person shooter, so
Left 4 Dead, I thought it was the one where you could play with the team. Like I had the black guy, Tino had like the white girl. We was running around shooting
Yeah, first
zombies.
person shooter. Yeah, this is not a first person shooter.
Oh, well, I got mixed up. Maybe I did play State of Decay.
It's on Game Pass. So if you ever get Game Pass again, it's
Remember
on that.
Tino bought Left 4 Dead and we beat it in like a weekend. And Tino's brother came home from like his cousin's house. And he's like, all right, guys, y'all ready to play Left 4 Dead? And we like, bro, we beat the whole game already, bro. You gotta play it by yourself, bro. I'm sorry.
Shit. Left 4 Dead is usually like $2 or $1 on Steam.
Let them
So
make a Left 4 Dead movie, bro. They didn't hurry before it get too old, bro.
no, they're not gonna do that. That's a Valve game.
Dang.
They're not gonna do that. The next game we still got a lot left, and we already hit the hour mark, so this gonna go a little over. Y'all already know. Stranger Than Heaven added Tupac. You heard about that?
Yeah, I mean, they just show like the cinematics, so I ain't really get into it.
So Tupac is gonna be in the game. He's gonna be fully voiced. He's gonna play a
Snoop
big.
Dogg.
No, Tupac.
I was saying him and Snoop Dogg is in it.
Well, yeah, Snoop Dogg's son is in it, and Tupac. And
Yeah.
people are angry because, of course, Tupac don't even know what the game is. Tupac's been gone for so long. I think that Snoop Dogg owns Death Row. Death Row must have some kind of in perpetuity rights to his likeness and probably talk to the estate and was like, yo, listen, he could be a part of this game and get his name back out there, blah, blah, blah. So I think it's kind of crazy that he's in the game, but we'll see what happens, you know. Um it was a game I was really looking forward to. So I'm still looking forward to it. I want to play it.
So, do you know what kind of game it is?
Yeah, it's like Yakuza, like the Yakuza game.
Oh,
So it's a fighting, punching, beat 'em up. You know, you're walking your open world area and you're beating people up.
nice.
It's like
Hell
Yakuza.
yeah.
Except Snoop Dogg is not the character you play as. Tupac, you're not gonna play as, but their characters giving you missions, you know, and stuff like
Right.
that. Another one of my favorite games that was announced was Stuntman Hollywood. And if you've seen that trailer, they start off showing you Brian's car
Fast and the
from Fast and the
Furious. Yeah.
Furious. Then they go to another car. Then they go to Mad Max. Then they go
Back
to
to
the
the Future.
DeLorean. Then they go, you know what I'm saying? And in this game, because they had these stuntman games are old. They've been out, you know, for a while. But you are playing a stuntman, gotta do these stunts. Make sure you drift across this corner for perfect points, jump over this ledge for perfect points. And your goal is to get 3 stars and, you know, make the coolest action scene. Awesome, dude. I cannot wait for this game. I'm so excited.
It's like a fun game.
Super fun. They announced the Ninja Turtles Last Ronin, which was exciting, but also they announced it being made by Platinum Games. Platinum Games has made a Ninja Turtle game in the past. They made Ninja Turtles, I think it was Mutants in Manhattan, if I'm not mistaken, or one
Yeah.
of them. And people didn't really like that one. So it wasn't the best received. It
But
was
also it's brought to you by Paramount Games.
Paramount Games is a brand new studio.
That's
So
what I'm saying. What do you think about that? That was gonna be one of the stories. I forgot to talk
that
about
means
it.
nothing to me. I mean,
That mean nothing to you?
that means nothing to me. That just shows that they got money. They want to keep their IP, just like Marvel. Instead of selling their, you know, have Fox make Fantastic Four, they're gonna keep their rights and make it themselves. Marvel games, Marvel movies. You
They
know,
got
so
Transformers, they got Avatar, they got SpongeBob, they got a whole bunch of IPs.
exactly.
So what do you
But
think about that?
that does mean right now means nothing because again, they have sold the rights to SpongeBob to THQ unless they're gonna buy them
Yeah,
back. You know, they sold the
yeah.
rights to Avatar to whatever company's making this new Avatar game. So right now, all they have is Ninja Turtles, and to me, they canceled the last Ronin game, the one we talked about, and I was crying on stream on the episode
So it's
that they
completely
canceled.
different.
Completely different. Has nothing to do with that last one. So that's
Damn.
why I'm like, okay, this game may not come out so soon. It's a whole new game, a whole new studio. Now, what could have happened was they saw what the other team was doing, said, yo, we'll pay you off, give us all this stuff. We're going to give it to the people we want to make it. And maybe they took
Yeah.
it over and, you know, made their own changes. But yeah, this is a whole new game, a whole new team just with the same name. The game that we first talked about, they canceled.
What do you hope the game will be like?
Well, Platinum Games makes Devil May Cry, Bayonetta, Ninja Gaiden. They make games with like Ninja Gaiden, where you play as a character and you hacking and slashing and kicking, and the guy goes in the air and you're doing little combos on them and throwing them, and then you jump to the next guy and pop, 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 and you go to the next dude and pop, 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 and you go to the next guy, and then they got big monsters and big, demons and pop, pop, pop. It's it's like the original God of War games, if you could picture that, because
Okay.
yeah, I knew
Oh
by
yeah, definitely.
saying Ninja Gaiden probably didn't help trigger nothing. Um,
Nah, I
Devil May
played Ninja
Cry.
Gaiden back on this old Sega.
Did you play Devil May Cry at all back in the day?
Nah, nah.
See, so yeah, think about it. Think about it like the God of War games, except with the camera, like Grand Theft Auto, where you could see the
Yeah.
character more. It's not up here like the old God of War games.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a hack and slash. You're pressing X and you're pressing square, and you cut punching and kicking and hitting and swinging and then jumping to the next person and grabbing and throwing, and that's what it's gonna be.
TMNT, the video game, is definitely will always forever be golden.
Yeah. So the next game we got a couple. We're in T's now. We're going to W. So we'll be there. We'll be there shortly. The Lost Wild. The Lost Wild is a dinosaur survival horror game. It looks like,
This one looks dope.
yes.
I don't play those scary games, but this with the dinosaurs, this is dope.
It it's scary because it's dinosaur, but also
The
if you like
visuals.
if you like this game,
Woo.
if you like this game, it's like Alien Isolation that we talked about earlier in the episode,
Okay.
where
Okay.
you see the dinosaur and you gotta hide. Because there's really no way to kill the dinosaur. You might get a gun somewhere in the middle of the game to like kill a couple, but you're gonna have like 10 bullets to kill
Yeah.
100. So you gotta really, it's a hide and seek game. That's what Alien Isolation is, a hide and seek
Jurassic
game.
Park really fumbled the bag on that one.
Right. And that's what I was gonna say, because it definitely
They've been
did.
doing all the Jurassic Park world builder. Jurassic Park finna build a roller
An
coaster.
amusement
Like
park, yeah.
amusement park. What?
This is when I saw this game, I thought it was Jurassic Park. It should have been a Jurassic Park,
Yeah.
but it's gonna
Yeah.
be good. So again, if you like
Yeah.
Alien Isolation, you like these scary games where you gotta hide from the bad guy, they walk by real slow, then you gotta like sneak to the next level and hope they don't find you. That looks like what this game is gonna be 100%. Um, let's talk about the last couple. The Wolf Among Us 2. This game is a game that has been announced forever. The first game came out so long ago. It's based on the book behind me, Fable. So it's a comic book series. They went from like issue 1 to like damn near 200. I think they ended at like
Yeah.
180 something. So it's a full comic series if you want to read it. It's basically like rated R Shrek, where they have Snow White, Cinderella, you get to see Pinocchio, but this is done in real life. You play as Bigsby, which is the big bad wolf in a human version, but he's still kind of
Oh.
like, he's still a wolf, but he's also a detective. In the first game, Snow White dies, and you got to solve the murder of why she died. The 5 episodes, super awesome game. They're also remastering that, so if you haven't been able to play it, you have a chance to play it soon.
I've
But
seen
if
a lot of people on TikTok hype about it. I've seen some
I'm
people
hype
post
about it,
about it.
super hype about it, because yeah, a Wolf Among Us 2 should have came out a long time ago. The company that was making those games went out of business. Then they got bought out, and create the business came back, and now they're redoing the game. They didn't talk about it for years. Now they're finally talking about it. So very excited for that. They also announced uh Until Dawn 2, which is
Mhm.
nothing like the movie. So never skip the movie. Go play, go play the first game. The first game is really good.
Yeah.
The first game was famous people. There's real famous actors in these games. It's like Cabin in the Woods, where a bunch of kids in the cabin, now they're getting stalked by a bad guy, blah, 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 right? And
Yeah.
this second one now looks to be kind of like a survivor type deal where they're on an island, but and they're filming a TV show. I think they're filming a ghost hunting show or something. And then they start, you know, dying left and right. The way these games work, just like The Wolf Among Us, it's a story game. You pick and choose what happens. You know, does this guy talk to this girl and say something that makes her like him, or say something that makes her get the ick? And then that will change the game. If you give her the girl the ick, she may not help you in the future when you're getting killed by the bad guy, because she's like, ew, I want him to die. Or if you like him, then she might be able to hit the guy with a bat because she wants to save her new boyfriend type deal. So
Yeah.
the choices you make
That's dope.
early, choices you make early affect the end. You
So
can
you can play it twice.
no, you could play this game 30 times
Okay, 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 okay.
because there's so many different characters, you have so many different relationships, and each relationship works with each other. So if this person hates you, then she might get her other girlfriends to also hate you. Now you have a whole story mode where all the girls don't like you. Now it's boys versus girls. The whole game plays like that. But if also if you killed a guy, your characters could die, right? So if you make the wrong choice, if you hear noise and you choose to walk towards the noise and then you accidentally trigger like a booby trap, now the tree falls on you and your character's dead. You don't lose the game. There's no restart. You now play as another character and that story's done. So
That's dope.
you're gonna have a different ending at the end of the game because the ending that you're gonna have will never have this guy in it because he's died. So there's going to be at least 10 different endings and 50 different ways to get to that ending. So these are the most replayable games ever. The problem is that they're long. So you may not want to replay them 100 times. You will probably play it your way, your version, and then go to YouTube and watch how the different endings work. You know what I'm saying? That's how that works. Three more games, Dro. I know we're looking at the score. What's the score of the game? Do you
No,
know?
no, I know. I was actually looking at the guy for Stranger Things that's in the game.
Yes, he is.
Um,
I'm trying to
he
find out the
played
score.
Billy.
Yes.
Billy. Is Dart Craig Montgomery?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought you were looking at the score because I was hoping you did. I'll
No,
tell you right
no,
now
no, no,
to
no.
give you an update, everybody on the game. The Spurs are up by 2. It's 40-38
She.
on the in the second. Okay. All right. So we got that. We got that going.
Yeah.
Last couple games. Valor Mortis. Valor Mortis is a dark fantasy action RPG and it's coming out this September. There's a lot of freaking games coming out this September. So when August comes and we talk about the games of September and what games we're going to purchase, I'm going to need you guys to like, share, support, and let your friends and family know because
I'm.
there's no way I can afford all these games. There's
I
so
know we're
many.
talking about Valor Mortis, but I'm very upset that you forgot to talk about Rayman.
Rayman, because Rayman is a reboot. Rayman is a remake. Rayman is doing Rayman Legends retold.
Yeah.
So they're
Okay.
gonna. It's now instead of it being a pure 2D game, it's 2D ish. Oh, it's 2.5D, kind of like 3D
Okay.
games. So they're 3D characters, still side scroller, and it's gonna be that same game that you played originally,
Okay.
which I liked. Did you like those kind of games?
Yeah. I love Rayman. What? Rayman?
But
What?
this
That's
is
why I was talking.
no, but this ain't the same Rayman that you're used to. This
And this
Rayman,
this
no, the Rayman that you're thinking of is probably PS1, PS2
yeah,
Rayman.
for sure.
You don't even play as Rayman with the floating arms, 3D.
Yeah.
This game is a side scroller, and you could play as one of
And it
10
had like
different
four
characters.
people.
Yeah, you
Oh,
could.
10.
I,
Damn.
I exaggerated that number.
It was four. It was
It might
four.
be 4. No, but at a time you could play as 4, but you could probably
Oh, okay,
pick
okay.
between 10. You know what I mean?
Dope, dope, dope.
Um, but yeah, no, I didn't think that was your type of game. But yes, it's a side scroller where you're going from
Oh, yeah.
left to right, like the old school Mario game. You got to collect the stars and blah blah blah. Yeah,
When I was a kid, like I was playing Rayman and it's like Spyro. That's why I was hyped about those two.
but
Before we move on, did they talk about that Black Panther and Captain
no,
America game?
not at all.
Man, then why did I see screenshots?
Yeah, somebody's probably like, why did they not talk about the Black Panther Captain America game?
Okay, okay, okay.
But they did not. And the bad thing is that people are worried that game has been canceled.
Yeah,
So
that shit. It's been like 4 years since we seen that teaser.
yeah. Vladimir Mortis is a super dope, scary looking game, but it's not a horror game. But it looks scary. You play as I don't know who, but you're killing characters that look like the people that protect the queen in England with the hats and all of that, like those the English
The
soldiers,
guards.
the guards
Yeah,
and stuff. There's like
yeah.
zombie and creepy versions of those guys that you're out here. Excuse me, that you're out here running around and killing and stuff. I believe it looks like a Souls-like game, so it's something that I don't really like, but it's on Game Pass, I believe, and because it's on Game Pass, I
I'm gonna
will,
try it out.
I will try it out for sure. I mean, damn. Really, that's all I got. Let me see if there's anything here I'm missing. Real quick, join us. We talked about. They showed, you know, more updates for Flight Simulator. They showed updates for Elder Scrolls, but those aren't games I think
Yeah,
Joe would be
Xbox did a
interested in.
lot of yeah, Xbox did a lot of like games they already have. Like them that crazy.
Yeah, nothing I think Joe would be too into. Bancho the Chef, but that's another game again. I don't think Joe will be super into. Uh, yeah, no, but shit, we're over an hour. There were so many games
That was
announced.
definitely that was definitely 2 weeks or a week and a half worth of video game drops. Like
Yeah, but the thing is, there's a lot of them coming out in September. All of them to get away
yeah,
from Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto comes out in
yep,
November, so there's no game
yep.
come so far. I don't see no game coming out in November. I don't see no game coming out in December. The first game coming out will be in February. It looks like, from the top of my head that I can think of. So they're giving 4 months to Grand Theft Auto. Said, listen, if you guys aren't
You know
done
what we
by
got coming up next week? I think is Nintendo Direct. So
that's tomorrow.
tomorrow, and you know they got rumors that they're gonna have the Zelda movie teased tomorrow. So might
Yeah.
have a reaction for the TikTok tomorrow.
So I'll let Dro handle that one. So yeah, keep an eye out on TikTok, on YouTube, on everything. We are getting more attention on all of these platforms. These platforms are now pushing us without us asking. We have yet to pay for an ad. We have yet to pay for a push. So thank you everybody who has been supporting us, liking, commenting, because the comments are really helping. Even if you guys are making fun of my crooked glasses in some of these videos, the reason they crooked is because one, they cheap, and two, it really hurts to put this headphone on with the thing and it's crushing my ear.
Yo, remember you had them nice ass glasses that changed to shades?
Yeah, the transitions. I'm gonna get those again. That's normal. Um, but yeah, no, the next glasses I want are the metal with the cameras on them. But yeah, no,
Oh
it'd be
yeah,
hurting. It'd be hurting to go against my ear like this. So I'll be
yeah.
trying not to have it happen. And then if my glasses come out crooked, so be it. Just give me more of the conversation. Keep making fun of me, guys. You know, Dro knows I'll be
But
texting him in
yeah,
the
like
side crying. Like they're making fun of me, bro. You know?
But yeah, like my boy was saying, we've been getting a lot of attention. Not a lot, but we've been getting more attention than usual on our socials, our TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. So y'all keep sharing and liking our stuff, and we keep telling y'all, man, give us topics to talk about. Cause sometimes we want to. It's some weeks where ain't no big news. You know what I'm saying? We over here talking about comedy movies that's on Netflix dropping. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to talk about it all the time. You know, so give us some fun topics that y'all might want to see us talk about. Streaming university is something we trying to get into right now. It's like I said, it's a long shot, but hey, you never know, man. We like Yambo was saying, we might be the next unks in streaming university. We could be custodians or something while we do our
So
unlikely geek stuff. So
with that said, go to everything AMP, go to everything Streamer University and tag us. Again, I'm
yeah,
Hey Yambo, that's Trigger Dro, but tag
yeah,
Unlikely Geeks because we want to go as
for
a
sure.
pair. I don't want to go without my boy.
Yeah,
My boy don't want to go without
yeah.
me. We
But if
are
somebody had to go, Yambo definitely going.
we are two grown ass men in our 30s. We are streaming video games. We are doing a weekly podcast. We got the
Yeah, man.
unlikely part, which hasn't happened in a while, but we got that talking about everything outside of video games, comics, and movies. We would love to do IRL, you know, when we go to Comic Cons, when we go to different conventions and events. So there's a lot that we would like to do. I have a game show that I'm pitching out that I'm trying to do. There's a lot we would love to do. We can't do it without you guys. We would love to do
Yep.
it after learning from Streamer University. You know, I dropped out of college. I don't know how Joe, you know, his school career went, but you know,
I definitely went to college.
yeah, Dro went to college. I dropped out. I was so close, but you know, I went broke, and then so I want to go to let me go back to school. Let me get that experience. You know, let me go and talk to these kids. I want to be old school. If you get Unlikely Geeks into Streamer University, it will be the movie Old School. We would join the
Yeah.
fraternities. We'll be jumping up and down with our white hairs. We'll be looking like Will Ferrell and Vince.
Yeah,
You
like I
know,
said, if one of us had to go to Stream University, Yambo definitely would be the one because Yambo does a great job in networking and coming up with ideas and helping other people out. So I feel like Yambo would definitely come out of Stream University with big plans and big activities and probably having people on the stream and helping us out with the podcast and yeah man, because there's some people on Stream University that was doing like news, like their whole thing was like news, and I feel like we will definitely fit in that category of streamers in Stream University. So yeah.
I got way more than news in my head, y'all. So, but no, I really appreciate you guys. Please tag us and everything that you see about that. Just tag us in general. If you have friends, and you see a post about video games, just tag us. People will come and be like, why are they randomly tagging Unlikely Geeks? The exposure goes so far. And every time we get these notifications that, we hit 1,000 views here, we hit this, that we sit there and we damn near cried laughing at each other like, we doing this, bro. Like we making it. We
Yeah.
it's working. So we appreciate everybody for tuning in. That's everything that has come out for the last week in video game, movie, and comic book news. We want to know what video games that were announced you're really excited about, because it might not be something we're excited about. It might be something that we talked about but didn't talk about it too much. What do you think about the game Ill? I need you to look up Ill and let me know what you think about Ill.
Out of all the games.
Just because that game is so different, bro. Go find out
Yeah.
about Ill and tell me what you think.
Yeah.
Is that a game that I can't even stream? I think we'll get canceled. Like Twitch would be like, this game is too much. You can't even play this game on our stream. That's how crazy this game is. But until next time, go out there and say the world. Ooh, I skipped Dro.
Deuces.
The
Hey, it's all good. Hey, my
no,
boy
the
been saving
reason
the world too.
the reason why I said that was because in my head I want to talk about the Knicks, and my mind's already on the Knicks. So let's try
He's
that one
been
more time.
doing solo videos. He's been used to saying it by himself, so I understand. It's all right.
Everybody, go out there and
Say the world.
go Knicks. All right, y'all. Say it easy.